Hey guys, Annie Stacy here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm just going to be reapplying my Chebe powder on my hair and doing a little chit chat. I'm just going to talk about my experience with Chebe powder, some of the things that I think about it, and also just answering some questions that I've gotten in regards to using Chebe powder on my hair. So while I apply, we're just going to be discussing all of that. So yeah, this is my hair. Like if you watched my previous video, I did apply Chebe powder to my hair, and yeah, it's been a week. So I did apply that last Saturday, and today it's a Saturday, so it's been a week. So I actually intended to apply, as they say, after 3 days to reapply, but then I was too busy. I didn't have the time to do that, so I just had to wait until it's another Saturday. So yeah, I had to wait until today to reapply. Yeah, this is how I preserve my, I just do like the bantu knots because I want my ends to be tucked away. So yeah, this is, so yeah, this is how it looks. So because I want my ends tucked away, I always just wrap and tuck them away. So yeah, oops, yeah, this is how my hair looks. So I'm going to be reapplying the Chebe powder to my hair because we're supposed to reapply. So before we proceed, let me just go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to make this Chebe mixture. I did it a little bit different than last time. I had to use hair pomade instead of just the cacao oil, so I had to add hair pomade. So if you want to see how that looks like, I'm just going to briefly show you guys. It's not that long or anything tedious. I'm just going to do that very quickly and then we'll get back to the video. Now I'm just going to go ahead and measure out my Chebe powder, the quantity that I'll be using to make the mixture, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my hair pomade. So I actually have a video on my channel that I showed you how I made this pomade. You can check that out. I'll leave the link below. It is very moisturizing, and your hair, it locks in moisture in your hair for a very long time. Then I did add a bit of my cacao oil, and then I added some other hair growth oil that I made, and I'm just going to mix all of that together until it's smooth. So now that we are done with the mixture, and this is how it looks. So I believe this is going to be very moisturizing because the pomade is very moisturizing. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. So I'm just going to tuck these ones away and work on one braid at a time. I did apply Chebe. It's been a week, and I do love how it makes my hair feel. But the downside of this is the particles all over the place. Like, but it's not that bad though, because I just, when I'm home, I just tuck it like I showed you guys in the beginning. I just do a little knots, just do little knots or bantu knots with it just to tuck my ends away, and then I let it be. Or I just wear a cap, a wig cap, and I wear my wig on top if I'm going somewhere. So I think it's pretty easy to manage. You can apply this and go about your normal life. So I've taken down this section, and this is how it looks. Yeah, so I'm loving it. So let me go ahead and reapply my Chebe powder. So there was a conversation in my previous video that I started talking about using Chebe powder on your scalp, but I didn't complete that conversation because I just wanted to leave it for this video because I had a lot to say about that. So it said that you shouldn't apply Chebe powder to your scalp. Of course, I'm not going to kick against that because everybody has their own experience. For most of the people that have said this, They said it itches their scalp and it might cause dandruff. I haven't actually come across anybody that said it caused them dandruff, but yeah, the main issue is the itchiness. So yeah, that's their story, of course, and we will not disrespect that, or we're not going to disregard that, but I'm going to speak based on my own experience. So I've been using Chebe for a very long time and I haven't had any itches or any scalp issues while using Chebe. The first time I used Chebe, I just went with the don't apply to your scalp because that's what everyone says. But then I thought about it and I was like, let me give it a try, because Chebe is actually made up of herbs. So if you use, and one of those herbs are even cloves, and I do use cloves on my hair. So if it's made up of all those things like herbs that we use individually on our hair, so why can't you apply it to your scalp? That's just what I kept asking myself. And yeah, I do videos on how to grow your hair, so I had to go ahead and try that for myself. And I intentionally did apply Chebe to my scalp and I didn't experience any scalp itches, any breakage or dandruff or whatever. So yeah, that's my story. So my thought on this is that if you cannot apply it to your scalp, then make sure you're not applying it to your hair at all, because anything you apply to your hair is obviously going to travel down to your scalp. So there's no point of you applying to your hair and not your scalp, because it's eventually going to touch. So what I'm going to say is just go ahead and do your patch test. Yeah, these are plants, these are herbs. Some people might be allergic to certain herbs. So what you want to do is make sure that you read the ingredient list of your Chebe powder. Yeah, and make sure that you get it from reliable sources. Read the ingredients. If there's any ingredient you're allergic to, then you make sure that you avoid it. If not, you can go ahead and apply to your hair and scalp, because what you don't want in your skin, you don't want on your hair, because eventually it's going to move down to your scalp. So read your ingredient list. Make sure you're not allergic to anything. So I remember one of my subscribers told me that when she applied the cloves, she got this tingling sensation, but I personally haven't experienced that. So that's her experience. So always do a test patch before you proceed to apply anything to your hair or to your skin. So one thing you should know is that not everyone reacts the same to the same products. When it comes to skincare, to hair care, is the same. A product might work for one person and it might not work for the other person. We are all very different and unique, so that's one thing. So somebody shouldn't have their experience and then just come up with a law and everyone is just following for no reason. They cannot really explain why they are following just because somebody said so. So make sure that whatever you're doing, you know why you're doing that particular thing. And yeah, maybe your hair or your scalp will benefit from this, from the herbs that are made of, that make up the Chebe powder. But because you just heard some news somewhere or stuff like that, and you think that, okay, I'm not going to apply it, and you don't even know why. So I'd rather you try and then it fails, or except you do the test patch and you find out that, okay, it irritates my skin, then you just avoid it altogether. But if you do the test patch, it doesn't irritate you, just go ahead, try to use it in many different forms and just see which one works better for you. Don't let anybody's experience determine how you treat your hair or your skin. So go by what your hair or your skin wants. This just got me thinking about my experience with aloe vera. So I'm allergic to the fresh aloe vera plant. It itches me like crazy. I remember buying a face mask. It was like a powdered face mask. So this mask was mixed with other herbs including aloe vera, and I didn't even pay attention to that, and I went ahead and used it, and oh my god, the itchiness was on a different level. My face was itching like crazy. I did also apply the fresh aloe vera plant to my hair, and it itched like crazy. But I did find a solution to using that. I didn't make a video about it, so if you're allergic to fresh aloe vera plant, you want to check out that video. I found a solution that stops the itchiness, so I added another ingredient to it and it kind of works. So I was just experimenting and it works. So if you're allergic to fresh aloe vera plant, you want to check out that video. I'm going to leave it in the description section below. I'm just sharing this story to say that yeah, most people, I know a lot of people that are raving about aloe vera. It's amazing. Yes, it works amazing for hair growth. I like what it does on my hair, but then again I have this allergic reaction to it. So what am I going to do? And that's my own story. I cannot go about saying that no, aloe vera doesn't work for the hair, everybody should stop using aloe vera because it itches. Meanwhile, that's my personal story. That's not everyone's story. So everyone's story is different. Guys, can you see how moisturized my hair is looking even after 1 week? So yeah, Chebe really locks in the moisture in your hair, keeps your hair moisturized and reduces excessive shedding and breakage. So just go ahead and share your experience on the Chebe powder. Have you used Chebe powder before? How did you use it and what was your experience? Did you enjoy it or was it a nightmare? Some people have had a nightmare using Chebe powder while others have enjoyed it. So are you team Chebe powder or team no-go area? Like, are you going to continue using Chebe powder or you've signed out? So yeah, let's just get chatty in the comment section below. I would really love to hear your experience and yeah, and your thoughts on all I've talked about. So guys, don't leave out any information. Share with us. Maybe what you share might save somebody or might just give somebody a fresh new idea or perspective when it comes to certain things. So yeah, go ahead and share all your amazing or unpleasant experience with Chebe powder. Would love to hear it, and maybe you can get some advice on what to do, because all we do is try and error. So people have to try a lot of products, especially when it comes to natural hair or just hair care. You get to try a lot of products before you finally stick with a few that are best for you or you think that your hair really loves. So yeah, we do try a lot of products. So yeah, maybe what somebody will share will give you a fresh perspective on what you should do. So yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this. What do you guys think? Should I reapply again next week Saturday or within the week? Or should I wash it out? How long do you guys think I'm going to leave this on for? So I want to hear that as well. I personally don't even know how long I want to leave it for, but I'm actually enjoying it because it's helping me with length retention and just keeping my hands away from my hair, because if my hair was free I would have been maybe doing 1 or 2 treatments. I just like this treatment because it is low manipulation. Once I apply, that's it until the next application, and it keeps my hair stretched, less breakage. Yeah, so I do have less breakage, less hair loss, so I think it's a very good treatment. If you're not allergic to Chebe powder, you can go ahead and do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification, because I do upload DIY recipes that can help you grow long, strong and healthy hair.